Alright, here we go. It's time to begin my attempt at round 2 of the BBL Season 7 Home Run Derby, with Angela Del Vecchio hitting 6 home runs with a decent maximum. In the previous round was enough to get in the top 8 and advance, so here for round 2. We're changing it up from the first round by playing at Steele Stadium instead of Parks Department number 2, and slow ball must also be enabled. Otherwise, the same rules, I get 20 swings, not 20 pitches. And need to hit as many home runs as possible. So, my strategy has changed dramatically from the first round, where I stood open and just pulled as many as I could. This time, instead, standing squared, and I'm not swinging at anything that goes to the left of the center of the strike zone. Only the nice pitches in that... Hits one to left, though, and that looks like it's going to clear it. It does. It's a pool shot for 248 feet. Nice. All right, 2 swings, 2 home runs. This is a good start. Anyway, the strategy is just to get on those pitches that go in the center to right-hand portion of the strike zone. That one went through the fence. We're going to need a judgment call on that one. Does that count as a home run or not? It looked like it should have bounced off the fence, but it looks like it literally went right through the fence. And I think by the time it hit the ground, it would have been on the other side. So, I'll leave that one up to our contest organizer here. That could go either way. Anyway, maybe he wasn't watching then because he's not responding. So yeah, any balls basically in the center right-hand portion of the strike zone. And the goal is to hit them over the short porch in center or onto the shed or whatever, and get to a bunch of home runs that way. Unfortunately, that time that didn't work. All right, 4 swings, probably 2 home runs. We'll assume it's 2. But we have the footage available to review here at any rate. Got antsy there with a slow ball in the perfect spot, and I swung too early. Fouled it off, lost that opportunity. And that one was slightly to the left, so I was unsure about it. Went for it anyway, but pop up instead. Alright, so now we're at 6 swings, still only 2 home runs. We've had 2 results revealed so far, and the lower number in both of those was 7, so I'm going to need to do better than this. Fouls one off, still only 2 home runs. We're going to let that one go, let a few go here. Whew, shake it out. I say as I don't actually shake. Okay, now we really need to shake it out. Another grounder down the line, not doing so well at the moment. Oh, man. Just keep hitting little foul tips and dinky grounders now. Anyway, so this round is also different from the first round. The first round, the top 8 people total advanced. This round, it's head-to-head matchup. So whoever of the 2 hits more home runs, or hits the farthest one farther, in the case of a tie, will get the win. So my opponent for this round is Ahmed Khan of the Super Duper Wombats. His coach Wizard has not played yet, I don't believe, so I won't be knowing my result right away. Lots of not-so-great pitches here, so just taking a bunch and waiting for another good one. Certainly don't want to waste my precious swings chasing pitches that aren't likely to end well. Unfortunately, Clanky has a definite bias for throwing inside pitches, which, for the strategy I'm going for here, means a lot of pitches not in the right place. I've now watched 20 go by compared to just 9 that I've swung at. And he's not showing any sign of throwing them better for me. This is why I advocated for swapping to a number of swings basis. And finally get a decent one and just tip it off. Alright, 10 hit, twin swings, probably 2 home runs. And, I don't know if my timing's off now suddenly or what. Because that one should have been good, I think, but no good. Just fouled it off, and now we only have 9 swings to go. So either Angela needs to seriously ramp up her production here, or Ahmed on the other side needs to totally fail, or else we're done. That one's good, but it's going to deep left, where it's hardest to get it over. It does go over there. Bounces over. Definite home run number 3, another pool shot, this time on the bounce. So we have 3 and 1 maybe. 8 swings to go. And Clanky's back to throwing duds for me. I did some practice before I recorded this, my actual attempt. I tried swinging open and just going open and just swinging normally for a few pitches, but that resulted in a lot of ones that came close but ultimately went off the trees. So I figured that was not as good of a strategy here. Maybe that one I could have hit well, but it looked too low for me to be comfortable with it. So yeah, this is going to end up being significantly longer than my first round video was, just because I'm having to take a lot more. Ooh, I think my timing was a little off there. Sounds like that one was hit well, but I'm not sure if it was hit well enough just looking at it, and it went foul. Fouling another one off. Ugh. Can't get good contact on very many, it seems, today. So at this point, with 14 hits and a maximum, 14 swings and a maximum of 4 home runs total so far, I don't think this is going to be a winning score. We'll see, but it's not looking so hot right now, especially as Angela fouls off another one. I don't know if the heats and slow balls alternating are messing with my timing, or what's going on here, or if it's being squared, or what, but something's just not going too right here. So I am prepared to give a GG on this one and move along to the next part of the season with only having made the second round. Still, I think I've only made the second round once before in 4 seasons, so even making the second round itself is pretty decent for me. Fouls it off yet again, only 4 swings left. Can get a maximum of the 8 home runs, which, given the scores we've seen so far, is unlikely to be a winning score. And there I get. And see, I definitely messed up the timing on that one. Swung too early. 3 swings to go. And fouls get another one off. Alright, 2 swings left. We only have 3 home runs, maybe 1, depending on how lenient the judges are feeling. And I totally mess up the timing there. Don't even click until the ball's crossed the plate. I definitely wanted to try to hit that one, but completely thrown off. I think, based on that, I think it's that my timing is off tonight. Just not timing my swings that well, and that is resulting in suboptimal performance. Also note, I have now taken 50 pitches in this official attempt. Clanky does not like to throw outside. Waiting for one more good-looking one, which will be my final swing. I have 18 in the bottom, but that's because I swung and missed on one. So I do indeed have just 1 swing left. Lots of ones near the center, but just to the left, but I'm fairly certain after my swing, I was going to try to swing at that one. That looked like a good one, but I guess I accidentally moved my mouse. too far to the left, and there's a foul ball. So that is 20 swings. We have a 19 here, plus the one that I swung and missed, compared to 60 pitches taken. All right. So, final results then. Have 3 definite home runs, 248, 304, and 286. So 3 definite home runs with a farthest 304. If the judges are lenient, a 4th, which is not as far as 304. So, again, unless Achmed's production really doesn't do well here, this is going to be a losing score, but that's fine. That's how it goes sometimes. All right, so that's going to be it for this recording.